Hi everybody, my name's Pixie and today we're going to paint the, what's her name? Chameleon, the rainbow chameleon. And I found these new awesome colors, right? These are, fluorescent colors. These ones are new to me. And I was so excited and I got them and, they were delivered to my house. But then I started painting with them on a black canvas and they were transparent. I could see the black through them. So I was like, I already love them though, so I want to use them. So all we have to do is add some white to each one. And it will, because white blocks stuff out, So if I just add a big scoop of white to each one and stir it in, then they won't be so see-through. Does that make sense? Because these are just like in clear gel, but the white's in a white gel. So we just need to get our, and what paintbrush do you have? What paintbrushes do you have? Hold up your paintbrush for me. I want to match. What two paintbrushes do you have? Just that one. Okay, I didn't want to get it wrong. Okay, so we're gonna open our white paint, and let's just do it yellow first because there's nothing in our paintbrush, and our paintbrush is clean, so it won't hurt any of the yellow. And we just need to put a scoop of white in there. So I literally mean a scoop. We have plenty of white. Look at how heavy this. We have plenty of white. So we just scoop. What? A big old scoop. And then watch. I'm gonna drop it. Careful. I'm gonna drop. Okay. And then I just put it in my yellow and stir it around. Oh. And it's gonna add like they sell paint with like I just threw it fell out and it just landed on me. Careful not to let it fall out of your cup. I just made a mess. I tried to scrape the sides and it fell out. I always scrape the sides, scrape, and then stir again. And then scrape the sides, okay, because that's where all the good yellow is on the sides. And then, scrape, get the extra off. Okay. And then we need to lick it off. Just kidding! No. We're gonna get a paper towel. I'm just teasing you. Let's get a paper towel and just squeeze the paint out. So we fold it over and just pull the paint out really hard, and all the color comes out. Okay. And then there's almost nothing left in there, so it won't hurt the next color. So the next color is the green. Right? And it's a good color, right? Look how bright it is. But you can even see it on the edge of your cup. You're like, oh yeah, that's see-through gel. Like there's what? We need to add some white. So how much white? We're not dilly-dallying. We're busy, right? We're not taking our time. We want to get to painting. So we get a scoop. How big a scoop can you get? I don't know. I'm going to try a scoop. All right. You're jealous of my scoop. I put that in there. Oh, look at pretty. Okay, stir. Oh, it's brighter. I like it even more. But then I have a bunch of green on my sides. I'm going to scrape the side of my cup. I'm going to put it in there. I'll scrape it. But that's when, don't fall out. Tries to fall out when I do that. And then stir again. Oh. You guys ever make ice cream soup? We let the ice cream melt and then you stir it. I love it. With the chocolate syrup. I'm just saying. Okay. And then we just clean our paintbrush. Last one. You know what to do. We clean our paintbrush and do pink. No. Sorry. Lavender. This one. Because when you open the lid, look at you can see that it's see-through against the light and you're like, hey, I didn't know that when I bought it. It looks so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to get a huge scoop. I still want the color. I just want it to be, and I scoop it! Okay. I just need one scoop. One good scoop. And then watch the color. It changes. You're going to love it. Oh, it's brighter. And now she won't be so see-through. Because she'll have some white in her, and white can block out the black for us, so we don't see through it. I don't want to see the black peeking through. I could always put the paint really, really thick, but that's annoying. Okay, and then I scrape the sides. I did it, and I didn't make any fall that time. Then I wipe the excess. I just spin my paintbrush inside the cup against the side, and then, okay. And then clean my paintbrush. Isn't that a good color? A little bit of white in it. It like brightens, and you're like, all right. Look at the good color even on my napkin is prettier. Give it some shimmer shine. I don't know. Okay, there. That's all we had to do. And we could put the lid on the, nah, we don't have to put the lid on. It's fine. Oh, and when we get down here, you know, your cups will be, you know, if you have them in front, they'll just be in the way, just scoochy, scoochy, like that. Okay, so the funnest part about this painting, okay, it starts off like really slow and boring, right? Because we're doing the tail first, and she's a widow, right? And we're going slow because we're learning. But then, they're only one fingerprint big. Look, a fingerprint of blue, a fingerprint of green, a fingerprint of yellow, right? It's like they're not very big. Then all of a sudden, we switch. 3 fingers. And then we start going super fast, okay? But what I want to tell you is, then we just stack them up like that, and then they become these long towers of color, right? But I swear, I have not finished on the same color, because every time, I guess I do these different sizes. So whatever color you end up on the nose, she just decided to change colors, right? So sometimes I end on purple. I don't know. Depends on how big these are. And then I start going like this. And then hey, it's different than hers. Whatever. I don't know this Chameleon. That's how she decided to be. And the other thing we're going to try to do is to mix 2 colors. So, the best part. When 2 colors are touching, that is so boring. Like that. Nobody cares, right? But if I let them, I put some of the orange and the yellow like a little bridge world like this, and make a new color. I kind of push some yellow in the orange, and the orange and the yellow and the yellow and the orange. It makes a new color. Look, I'll show you. Like right there. Orangey yellow, and then orangey pink, and then pinky purple. Look at this purpley pink, the best color. Then bluish green is oops, I'm not higher. Bluish green is aqua or turquoise, right? So that's the funnest part. Not that we put a color or nobody cares. You make a new color when 2 colors touch, right? That's the best. But we're gonna try to do learn how to make 3D. So to make 3D, it has to be dark, medium, and light. And the way you do that with paint is to run out of a color inside of another color. Let me show you. So if I painted this little piece right here brown, and then I get yellow, we'll use you think it's pretty with the yellow? I get the yellow, and I go swing like that, and it's very yellow, right? And then it's not very yellow, and not very yellow, and I'm running out of yellow. I'm just making stripes, but as I run out of paint, it gets darker because I'm running. Should I get more yellow? No, I'm trying to run out of yellow, right? And I get to the top, and I'm completely out of yellow. But look, it's dark, it's medium, and it's light. And you know what else is awesome? The texture. So I gave it permission to have stripes in it. Dark pieces, medium, that texture looks like a stick. So the texture matters, right? Okay, so we'll do it together. So I'll put this one away. Okay, so we need our and we cleaned our paintbrush, right, man? But we're gonna need brown paint and yellow paint. I have to move mine. Mine's in my way on my table. There, get organized. Okay, so it's not very much brown. How come? Because we're only doing these 4 little pieces right here. That piece, that piece, that piece, and that piece. They're just weird shaped things. And at the end, we're like, oh, because it's a stick. So I get my brown. Oh, it looks like pudding. Don't eat it. You'll hate it. Okay. So I'm just going to stab my brown. And the reason why we always stab our paint is it can only get so much paint. Right? And we need a lot because this is a big piece. So we'll just go blip, and just poke our brown like this and just go step. I got a brown. And it picked it up. Boop. Right? But we need to outline, in order to maintain the shape that I drew, because it's shape, color, and texture, the shape, we need to make sure we stay we stay within the lines, right? Well, let me show you the trick of outlining with paint. Okay, so you know how when you smash your paintbrush opens like this and it goes whoop, like that, smash. Well, we actually only stare at one hair that outlines and covers up the Sharpie. And the whole paintbrush and we do not scribble or go like this, because that's for crayons and markers and, you know, color pencils where the color comes out one hair at a time. This is thick. So watch me. Everybody watch. Everybody pause and just look up, right? So I'm gonna get rid of this one right here. So I just go, I'm inside the wood. So I land and I go smash. Oh, look at my paintbrush open, right? And then I go smash and then I sneak up. Oh, now I'm touching. Now I just covered up and just push my paint. And look at, mine has a rip. That's why I took this one. You guys don't have a rip right there, but I didn't care. So I just go whoop. Like that. And then I go, oh, look at how straight and smooth the top of that line is. How come? Because I pushed my paint. You know how a bulldozer pushes the sand like this? And then a pile of sand would end up on the sides? That's kind of what we're doing. We push our paint like that. There's that yellow paint that I splashed. Okay. And then watch, I could do it again. Look, okay, I did that one. Watch, now I could do it again. I land inside the wood. Smash. What if I get it on the tail? So the tail goes on top. I go smash. Oh, there. And then I push. Look how smooth my line is. Because I did not wiggle. That's a furry stick if you wiggle. I don't want a furry stick. It's smooth. So I do it like peanut butter smish or frosting smish, right? Wait, you gotta cover up the Sharpie. A perfect outline means you'll never go outside the lines. It's a brain trick. I outline this one, smash. Then I outline this one, smash. Now let me outline this one. Because once I have a good outline, my brain won't let me go outside the lines. It's a human thing. So I just go smash and then bye Sharpie. Shmoosh. Now you do it. That's an outline. And then did I wiggle? And wait, I don't see an outline. Smash for the outline, smash for the outline, smash. That is all we did. We did not fill it in. Cover up the Sharpie. Bye, Sharpie. That's all we did. It's an outline. We're not filling it in yet. Bye, spoosh. Bye. Okay, now we're gonna make the texture of wood. So I stab my paint. Now I'm gonna go parallel to this bottom line because all the stick is going in the same direction, right? So it's like this. So watch, I go stripe, stripe. Do I scribble? No, I like that I have stripes because it looks like the texture of wood. Stripe, am I wiggling? No, stripe, 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 stripe. Oh, black showing. Let me get a smidge more. Bye. Bye, black. I got it. I'm stripe, 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 stripe. Why is the texture important? Because look at mine. Oh, all the lines go like this because when I do the next one, all the lines go the same direction. And when I do the next line, all the lines are going the same because it's the same stick. So texture matters. It can't be painted up and down. You have to have a perfect outline first before you could put the paint inside. So teachers, go ahead and walk around and make sure everybody has outlined it first with a big hard smash, not a wiggle. Okay, now we're gonna clean our paintbrush because we want to get yellow. Because all we did was get it brown, right? Now I'm gonna clean my paintbrush because I'm gonna get yellow. And I don't want to put this dirty paintbrush in the yellow paint. So I just clean my paintbrush, pinch. Make sure it's all the way painted brown and there's no black showing. Help your neighbor if they look confused. Okay, now I'm gonna get yellow. Watch me. Didn't we put a little white in this yellow? It's gonna be bright. Okay, it's gonna start off very bright. And I just make single stripes that stack on top of each other. You know, like you mow the lawn or you sweep, you go line, 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 and they all touch each other, and I'm gonna run out of paint, right? And all of a sudden I run out of yellow paint. Exactly. So I go, what is she saying? I don't know. So you should be confused and frustrated because you can't get to understanding until you're confused. So I'm going to stab my yellow paint. Stab. Oh, like that. I just stabbed it because how come? The paintbrush can only hold so much paint. So stab. Okay, watch me. Everybody pause. Watch me. So the very bottom of the stick is the most bright. There must be a light in his aquarium, right? So everybody pause and look up. Don't look away. Stripe, very yellow. Wait, don't look away. Less yellow, less yellow. I'm running out of yellow. It's disappearing. Oh, I'm running out. Oh, I missed it. They weren't touching right there. That was a mistake. They're supposed to touch like I'm mowing the lawn. And then I run out and there's paint on the other side of my paintbrush. And I'm running out, I'm running out, I'm running out, I'm running out. Oh, God. And I give it permission to look like that. I'm not trying to make, who's more powerful, yellow or brown? Brown. So if you scribble this together, will yellow just disappear? Yes. So I'm just going stripe, very bright. Next stripe, less bright. Less bright, higher, 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 higher in the texture of a stick. And we don't scribble. That'll just mix the colors together and they will just become brown. Yellow's not powerful enough to hold up. So we just layer on top of the brown, swipe. And then the next row is swipe. And the next row is less and less until we get to the top of the stick and we've completely ran out of yellow. And you're like, but I ran out before that. So? But you go all the way to the top, because what if you drop off one speck of yellow at the top? Excellent. Okay, now we have another little shape. It's right there. Oh, it's next to his tail and his foot. It's way littler. I bet we don't have to get as much paint, right? But I need to outline that. Perfect. How come we always outline first? To maintain the shape. Once we put an outline, we won't go outside the lines because that's a human brain trick. It's just true. So I go, okay, so I stab my brown stab. Remember, if you're still touching the yellow, you're mixing too much. We've moved on to the next spot, okay? And how many pokes of yellow were you allowed? 1 poke of yellow. And then you were supposed to run out of yellow as you went higher and higher, and you do not get more yellow. Do you know what the yellow is actually for? It's for the Chameleon, not for your stick. It's just a tiny, tiny bit for the stick, for the bottom of the stick. And then we run out. You ready? Now I'm going to outline this weird thing. So how do you outline it? Right? We did it once before, but everybody pause and look up. So I'm going to smash my paintbrush, and I'm close to the foot. Well, I don't care. And I well, now it's touching. Now I push my paintbrush and get rid of the Sharpie. Oh, turn the corner. Ooh, smush. I got rid of the Sharpie. I don't want to see any Sharpie. Sharpie's boring. Okay, oh, I got to do the other part of the foot. Smash. Push, swipe. And why did I outline it first? So I don't go outside the line. Okay, and then, ooh, this is what I want you to check for me because I drew this. Does it make sense that this line, if it disappeared behind the tail, lines up right there, or does it need to be bigger? I'm gonna make mine a little bigger. Now that makes more sense. I drew it, and sometimes I get that wrong. I'm just saying. Okay, now we're gonna brown it in. Well, how should our texture be? The texture should match down here. So they go downhill, downhill, downhill. Well, then they have to appear the same. Downhill, all right, because the texture matters. So I poked my brown, and I just go, wee, 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 like that. Stripe, stripe. Hey, that's exactly how we put the yellow on. Did I scribble? No. Did I outline before I put the color in the tummy of the shape? I outline first. Goodbye, Sharpie. Because if I have a smooth outline, I won't go outside the lines. If I scribble, that's how you make color crayons like babies and color pencils and markers. We're not using those. This is thick. So as soon as I go smear, the color's on there, right? So the texture matters. What if black peeks through a little bit? You know that's a built-in shadow. I know, right? But I'm going to clean my paintbrush because I want to get yellow, and there's brown on my paintbrush. So I don't want to ruin all my yellow. So I'm going to give it a little pinch. I just give it a pinch. We'll do this 50 million times. Getting the paper towel and go pinch. Okay, so just get used to it. That's why we don't have water, because we're going to go in rainbow order. And as soon as you go pinch, let the paints out, and we don't have dirty paint water to spill. Okay, now I'm going to stab. Oh, wait. I'm just going to go ahead and stab my yellow, but I'm afraid I'm going to get too much because this is a way smaller piece. So maybe a softer poke. Maybe not a stab, but just a poke, right? Maybe just a hello poke. Okay, and then that's, how many pokes do I get? 1. Because I'm trying to run out of yellow. I'm trying to run out. Okay, watch. I go, okay, the very bottom. And what if you get some of this on her foot? We're putting the foot on top of the stick. And it's just shaped like a V. We could draw those toes. So don't worry. So watch me. Everybody watch. Here I go. Very yellow. Okay, don't touch it again. Next line. Less yellow automatically. Less yellow. There's paint on the other side of my paintbrush. Turn your paintbrush over. I'm running out. I'm running out. I'm running out. I'm completely out. Okay. I must be caught. It must be time to stop. I just give it permission to be bright on the bottom, then medium when you start running out, then dark at the top, and then it's like stripey, 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 right? And then dirty paintbrush. Who got a better texture the second time? I know, right? How come? Do you have dark, medium, light? I know. Because how do you learn things? First, your brain has to be frustrated and confused. Then your brain kind of understand it, and then your brain says, this is easy. How boring. So the first one was frustrated and confused. This one made more sense, right? I could see you standing up there trying to get my attention. Okay, now I'm gonna, this is a big piece of stick. I bet we have to stop and get brown a lot. Okay, but outline it first. Oh, and make sure you put the brown under his wrist. I forgot before. I don't have that sample, but I didn't put it. I don't know what the stick is under his wrist. Okay, so I stab the brown. Stab! Why do I stab it? Because I need lots of paint. I have far to go. Okay, so I go, first I'm going to do this one. So I land inside the stick, right? Because the whole thing's brown. So I go, smash! Okay. Now I'm going to sneak up and let one hair of my paintbrush cover up that Sharpie. Oh, did it. I touched it. Now I can push. Push, 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 push. Look at that smooth. I don't care what I'm just staring at that one hair. Oh, falling down. I haven't run out of paint. I'm not going to stop. Oh, big boogie of paint. Okay. Oh, big boogie of paint. Let me get that with my finger. Ew. Okay. That was too much paint. It fell off. Okay. Now I land inside the stick again. Smash. And go, turn the corner. Oh, I got under his wrist. I didn't forget that time. You know what else piece I've forgotten before? The piece between his toes. I did. I swear. It was just empty. I don't know why. It's because you're not paying attention, I guess. Okay, more brown. Okay, now I got to do this last one. So I land. Now I have to push down. Weird. So I land in the stick, but push down. So that the bottom hair of the paintbrush push. Uh-oh. It's kind of wiggly. Is that bad? It's a stick. I don't care. Are sticks perfectly smooth? No. And you know what else? Your hand's made out of blood and muscles and stuff, so it has a little bit of a human waggle to it. Doesn't matter. It wasn't printed by a machine. And then how much paint do we get when we get our paint? Stab! And then push. Okay, now I need my stripes. So how do I make, which direction do they need to go? They need to matchy-matchy. So they have to go downhill, right? Okay. And what if black shows through? Shadow. So I don't even care. I don't care. Okay, so I go, whee! And then if it turns dry, I just get another poke, whee! Because this is a big space. Oh, okay, see, I ran out. It got dry. So I poke my brown again, poke! I keep knocking my cup over. And then swing, swing, whee! Okay, it reminds me of a slide. Uh-oh, Sharpie showing. How did I miss that? Let me get it. I want to look at no Sharpie. I don't want anyone to know I had it outlined already. I'm going to get rid of it. Bye. Okay. There. And now I need to clean our paintbrush. And then, how much paint do you get? Stab your paint and then push your paint. You're not using enough paint. Get plenty of paint. Stab and push. It's a texture thing, so it looks lumpy. Like the texture of... I lost my napkin. Oh, it fell on the floor. And I got paint on my carpet. Don't tell. Okay, I clean my paintbrush. Okay, this is a way bigger piece. Stab your yellow when you're... so the very bottom is very shiny. It needs to be very... It has to last and make it up to the top of the stick. So I guess we stab yellow hard. Okay, I got a lot. But I don't have to push hard when I put it on the brown, right? So watch me. I'm going to be very yellow. Whee! That's very yellow. Wait! The next one, I still paint on my paintbrush. The next one goes less yellow. And then it's less yellow. Less yellow. Oh, there's paint on the other side of my paintbrush. Look, let me flip it over. Flip. Ooh, okay, now I'm running out. Okay, now it's just brown. Okay, I'm not going to stop till I get to the top, though, because if I drop off of one speck of yellow, it's just slightly brighter. So now do I have 3D? Bright on the bottom, medium-ish in the middle, and then by the time I got to the top, it's dark. And I give it permission to have weird texture, like wood, and 3D color. Okay, now I'm going to clean my paintbrush. Pinch. Remember, you need to keep up with me because I watch the clock. Okay? Because you guys got to go. Okay, then, a little piece of stick. Well, okay, this one was confusing and frustrating, right? Then this one, you kind of understood it. This one, you totally was like, yeah, I got it, lady. I know. So, who thinks you could do this one all by yourself, no helpsies? Exactly. Because, I don't know, I get it. What? This is easy. Done. Okay, so I just get you don't have to listen to me. You just do it. I'll talk for those of you who just aren't at the I understand it part yet. But watch. I just land inside the stick. Smash. Because the whole stick's brown. But I want to get rid of that Sharpie, so I sneak up and push my paintbrush for a smooth line. You know why we're doing the outline on this, like this, exactly like this? It's because this is exactly how you paint the whole chameleon. We're literally practicing on a stick that nobody's gonna look at. Okay, now I land in there. I had to get more paint. And then I go smash, and I sneak down. Ooh, okay, and then bye, Sharpie on the run. Push, so I have a smooth line. Push, bye, Sharpie. Okay. That did it. You're jealous of me. Okay, wait. And then, which directions just... Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to talk. You're supposed to know how to do this already. I can't help it. Teachers can't help but talk. Okay, so I'm going to make long stripes. And which direction are the stripes going? Downhill. Way, way, way. Okay, all the way home. Okay, now I get yellow. But this is a tiny little piece. Do you think you have to stab as hard as you did for the big piece? No, I don't. I think it needs to be a softer little peak, right? Just less. Oh, but I'm going to clean my brown off first, right? Oh, forgot, because I don't want to ruin my yellow. Peach. And then I get my yellow, maybe just a poke. I'm just going to just touch it, poke. Maybe just poke. Some. Not a stab, right? That's when you're being like, oh. Okay. Now I'm going to go, okay, so how yellow is it going to be? Super yellow. Yellow. Less yellow. Turn your paintbrush over. There's still paint on the other side. Yellow. I'm running out. All gone. Should I go back and fix it and smooth it? No. I like that texture. It has the lumpy, bumpy texture of a stick. And what if you got it on the feet? Doesn't matter. How come? Because the feet are shaped like V's. We could draw a V. Right? Uh-oh, look at what I forgot again. Look at, this little piece under his feet. How about if we just push and pull this paint from both sides and just paint, and if I get it on the toes, it doesn't matter because it's just a V. I just go, oh, okay, there. See, I just connect those two worlds there, and I got under his foot. All right. I can paint its toes. Just a little V. Oh, it's like a W. Just like stretch those, right? And remember, if you don't put the yellow while the brown is wet, the yellow can't attach itself. And make your 3D highlight. Okay, I want to be done with this paper towel. It's disgusting. I might get a new one. Okay. So now you know everything about painting. Now we just have to do better, right? So did we keep the shape by outlining them? Yep. How about the color? Did you make 3D? Dark, medium, light? Yes. Okay. And how about the texture? Did you on purpose give it permission to be scratchy texture like wood? I know. Dark, medium, light, texture, shape. That is literally how you do this entire painting. So look, it's the tail is literally these little shapes. And then I add white to, instead of adding yellow for a little yellow highlight, we add a little bit of white to brighten it a little bit. Brighten it. Okay, but it's always a tiny bit of white compared to the color itself, right? Just a little bit. And then some people go outside the lines, you know, and you can see, look at my painting right here. Can you see that paint is shiny right there? I gave us some black. It doesn't match the background perfectly because this is like flat, not shiny black. But so if you go outside the lines and you make an oopsie, at the last thing we do before we go home, we can fix it. But you can't get black on your paintbrush until the painting's over, because if you touch these colors while they're wet, it'll just make gray, and it'll make your paintbrush gray and make all your colors gray. But we can. Don't worry about going outside the line. We can do a little fixing, okay? So we start with blue. It's actually kind of an inside-out rainbow, but the first color is blue. Blue. Pretty. Super bright. Okay, and you're like, I'm gonna ruin it. No, you're not. Because what did we prove when we did the stick? We know how to outline. And once you outline something, you don't leave the shape. It's a human brain thing. And you just proved it to yourself that it's true. Okay? So, everyone, I have this little paintbrush, but my look at, my blue is only one fingerprint big. Oops, not high enough. One fingerprint. That's little. So, do I need very much blue? Don't go like this. Just get a little poke, right? So, I'm going to get my blue. And only because after this, we can get lots of paint. But it's just this tail is little. So, I'm just going to poke the blue, poke. I just got some. Okay. And then I land inside the tail, right? I land and then I sneak my paintbrush up and kind of make a rainbow to try to get rid of this Sharpie, okay? So here I go. Everybody pause and look up. Watch me. Watch me do it. So I land in the middle of, smash, right? But that Sharpie's still there. So when I push up and I go, oh, rainbow. Okay, I got bye. All I had to do was that's literally it, right? Bye. There. I just land in the middle and my paintbrush kind of opens, and then I just go, whoa, bye, Sharpie, and it's very tiny. Cool. And then it's little, right? And is that 3D? Is blue by itself 3D? Does it have dark, medium, light? No. No. So I'm going to clean I want to get a little bit of white. But how small is this thingy? Oh, how small of a white speck should we get? Oh, right, let's try. Okay, I'm going to clean where's my paper towel? I got a new paper towel. Okay, so I get a little paper, and I'm just going to and by going like this, I make my paintbrush super tiny, because when I go like this, look at how sharp it gets, and I'm like, oh, tiny little paintbrush. And then I'm going to get white, and I just need a tiny bit. I'm going to turn on the light to the blue, and watch me, I go as tiny as I can. Okay, no, that's ridiculously small. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there. I got a little tiny pearl on the end, right? Tiny. Okay. And where's the light coming from? Oh, top of her tail. So I'm going to go like this. Very white, then not very white, running out of white. Then it's just blue by herself. So blue by herself is dark, blue and white is medium, then pure white is always at the top. Watch this. Watch me do it. Everybody watch. Push pause. Look. Here I go. Here I go. Okay, you ready? I don't know. Very white. Uh-oh. Okay, it seems bad, but it's not. Then I go less white, less white. It's running out of white, running out of white. I'm completely out of white. I'm going to use my finger there. It wouldn't run out of white, so I just touched it there. I must have got a huge poke of white. But you know what? This is Earth. So how do I learn things on Earth? By doing. So if I got too much white, couldn't I just, when I do my next color, do better? Right? I don't know. That's the first time I'm doing it. Shouldn't I just like figure it out as I go? Yep. Now I'm going to clean my paintbrush, pinch. And the next color is green. And now, oh, look at the green. Look at, it's only one fingerprint big. Oh, and it's going to make turquoise where they touch, right? So now we just have to, when we do the tail, all we have to do is get rid of the Sharpie on both sides. Swipe, 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 swipe. So I'm just going to gently poke my green because it's little. I just go poke and I got some, right? And let's get rid of that, the Sharpies. What if you touch the blue? So we're going to make a new color. Watch this. Everybody pause and look up. So I land in the black, smash, and then I sneak up by Sharpie, and then sneak down by Sharpie, and then how big is the piece? A fingerprint big. Yep, I need to poke more. Look how see-through this paint is. I can see the black. I need more paint. I want to make it thicker. Can you make yours thicker? I'm going to put like spread it like peanut butter and do it softer. Okay, I'm using the side of my paintbrush. Who noticed the tip of the paintbrush keeps scratching the paint back off? Look, if I went like this with my little paint, let me show you with another paintbrush. Watch, everybody look. The side of my paintbrush is soft, right? Everybody look at me. The side of my paintbrush is soft. The tip is real sharp, right? So if I wanted to do it soft, the side of my paintbrush, not straight ahead like a poke. So maybe gently go like this and try to, oh, smooth it. Okay. Like this side of your paintbrush. Soft side. Okay, and then clean my paintbrush because I want to get white. How much white do you think? Who got too much white last time? Get less. Who got not enough white? Maybe a speck more? How do we learn on this planet? By doing. So I'm going to go, all right, it's a guess. So, this much? Because I'm trying to run out of white. It's very white and then it runs out, right? Okay, so that's the goal. Okay, everybody, where's the light coming from? Up here. Oh, blink on the top. So you wipe it off first. Everybody pause and look up. I go, it's very white. Then it's less white, less white, less white, less white, less white, less white, ran out. And I was trying to use the side of my paintbrush as best I could, but it was hard. A little bit of black showed through, but it's a shadow. Oh, two colors are touching. Blue is touching green. We get to make a new color. I'm going to clean my paintbrush. With no paint on my paintbrush, let's go and push blue in the green and green in the blue. Right there where they touch, like a little bridge world, real tiny. Right, watch me, everybody watch. I'm going to do this, watch. I pushed the green and the blue and the blue and the green. Oh, mostly just made green because we took too long and blue's dry already, but that's the idea. So if it doesn't work that time, it'll work the 100 other times that we do it, I promise. Okay, then I clean my paintbrush. What comes after that is yellow. Green and yellow is going to make a lime color. So now I can poke my yellow, and it's a fingerprint big. Okay, fingerprint. But all I have to do is get rid of the Sharpie. So I just go swipe, swipe. Why? Because once I outline something, I don't go outside the lines. But now I don't have any paint on my paintbrush anymore. Let me poke more. Poke. There, fill it in. Swipe, 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 swipe. Maybe put it a little thicker. Look at the yellow. We put white in it because of her invisible behavior. We can put a little bit of white in it. We're going to add white to it, which is going to help. Okay, we're going to put the white on the back of it like this. Because look, here comes the top of the tail is going to be all white, right? Because the light's from above. So let's just go ahead and put it on this outside spot. So I clean my paintbrush before I always get white. Because that is the law. Otherwise, your white gets completely filthy. And it's disgusting. Let's give it a little pinch. And then I get how much white? I don't know. Who got too much white? Too little white? Make an adjustment. Sometimes I put too much white and I laugh at myself. I've been painting a long time and I do it all the time. Okay, so I get white. Pook. Okay. And then it's super white on the back of. Everybody pause and look so you can see where I'm putting it. It's on the back now. Whoa, very white. Then less white, less white, less white, less white. And I'm doing it very, very softly. I don't want to scratch off all the paint. If you use the tip of your paintbrush, you can be very scratchy. Less white, less white, less white, all gone. Look, I made a bright, medium, and dark yellow just by giving white permission to run out. I know. And should I go back and fix it more? No, the texture's fine. These are supposed to be scales. So, I got stripes in mine. So, okay, now yellow and green are touching. So I clean my paintbrush. And now I'm going to push green in my yellow in my green. So I go like this, and I get to push and pull. Everybody watch. Watch me. So I'm going to push just right there where they're touching. That's all. So I push down into the green and pull up, down, push. I pull the green up and push the yellow down and make a new color where they touch. It's like a lime green color, like a margarita. Cute, right? You're like, oh, I think I'm understanding it now. Okay, I think I'm getting it. What? A little bit. You go from, what the heck is this lady talking about, to, I think I understand it. Right? And then, I guess. And then you clean your paintbrush. What comes after yellow? Orange. It's one fingerprint big. I gotta open my orange. Where is she? Here I am. She's a really good color, you'll notice. Not see-through at all, from the old company that I was buying all my colors from. Such a good color. Okay, so I just poke my orange. Hello. And then fingerprint big. I really do put my finger on it to make sure. It's a fingerprint bin. All I have to do is get rid of those Sharpies, and I just go swipe, swipe. Okay. Goodbye, Sharpie. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, something got me. And then now I just smoosh it in and make orange in her belly. Orange, orange, orange. Look at that. Orange is way better. Look at how you can't see through it. Way better. Right? This is we didn't have to add white to the orange, remember? Okay, now I'm gonna clean my paintbrush to go get white. So I can brighten it from the top and go la, 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 and run out of white. So I get how much white? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna poke a little bit. Okay. And watch, it's gonna be on the top. Is gonna be so white, and I don't care. Super white. Then less white, less white, less white. And I'm doing it very, very, very soft. Less white, all gone. And then I stop and I give it permission to have interesting texture. So is it bright at the top? And by the time you got to the bottom of the orange, it was just orange by herself? Orange by herself is dark. Orange and white is medium. And a pure white top. 3D. Okay, clean your paintbrush, bitch. Because now we get to put two colors are touching. Yellow and the orange, orange and the yellow. Okay, I clean my paintbrush to do it. Otherwise, the orange will climb all over your yellow. So I go, okay, here move my hand. So I push the orange and the yellow, yellow and the orange, orange and the yellow. Oh, that's so very orange. I'm going to use my finger and do it. This is another trick, is sometimes the paint is I can use my finger and tell orange to calm down. Mixy, mixy, mixy. Oh, much more blurry. Mix a new color. Nice. And my finger will wash off, no biggie. Okay, what comes after orange? Pink! We haven't used pink yet. Here she is. Love this color. Right? Not this purpley color that we made. No. Okay. So I get this pink, and she's also very red. Her actual name is Pantho Red. So it's a fingerprint big. Whoop! So it's a stripe. So I poke my pink, poke. Who thinks I'm going too fast? Too bad, you go faster. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this and go, oh, bye Sharpie, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, it's like making an 11 or an H or something, right? All we have to do is get rid of the lines, and then we fill it in. Oh, that is not, oh, look at it, it's invisible and dry. It's terrible. I need more paint. Poke. Okay, that's better. And then I clean my paintbrush. Who knows what's going to happen as soon as you paint it pink? A little bit of white. I know, right? Who thinks it's easy already? That's what kind of good brain you have for learning, because as soon as you do it, your brain goes, oh, I got this, lady. Now I need a little bit of white. Poke. Is that too much? We'll see, because I think it's too much. Okay, so I'm going to go at the top of the tail is obviously the most bright, right? Shiny, bright. So I go very white. And then less white, running out of white, almost gone. It's just pink by herself. And I give it permission, and I give it permission to have stripes because they represent scales. It has like a tie-dye effect. Let me just tell you, if you like mixing the colors together, you can use your finger to do it or a paintbrush. Both are nice. So I clean my paintbrush. Some people like finger painting. I know I do. I clean my paintbrush, and now I get to put orange in my pink and pink in my orange. Push and pull, push and pull, push. Oh, that's a good color. That's sherbet. You guys like those push-up pops? Missile pops. Missile pops are orangey pink, right? Yummy. Okay, what comes after pink? The purpley color. Remember the purpley color we made? Look how bright she looks on the camera. Oh! I want to wear that color. That is bright. Okay. Now I'm just gonna, I just need to make it a fingerprint big, right? Or bigger, I don't know. So I just poke my purpley color. I don't know what to call her because she's not really purple. So she's purpley. You know who would know what color this is? The crayon people. They make the best names for crayons. I'm just saying. Okay. Now I'm going to go, okay, so get rid of the Sharpie. So I just go swipe, swipe. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. Swipe, swipe. And why are we making our pieces so big? So we can hurry up and get done, or we'll be at this all day. Right? So we went all the way around. Okay, where's the light coming from? Above. So I clean my paintbrush pinch. Who's automatic cleaning your paintbrush? I know, right? That was fast learning. Okay, so you get a little, how much white? Poke. So it's going to be super bright on the top of his tail. Swipe! Oh my, okay, that came out very bright. I don't care. It's very shiny. And then less white, less white. I'm running out of white, running out of white, running out, and then I'm out of white. Fabulous. Okay, and then, did you brighten it? Who is doing this so good already? You're like, oh, I get it. I understand it. I know it. I know. Like, how did you learn it so fast? Because you have a good brain. And then everybody's is slightly different, right? You're like, mine doesn't look like my neighbor's. Good. Because they don't know what they're doing either. It's their first time. So you're copying me. And then yours comes out whatever. Okay? Don't look at theirs. Okay. Ooh, I forgot. I get to make pink and purple. So I clean my paintbrush and I put the pink and the purple and the purple and the pink and the pink and the purple. Oh, that is such a good color. I love it. That is wicked cool. Okay, then to finish the rainbow is blue again. Because blue's barely there. Who even has a piece of blue left? I mean, I basically green ate my blue. So good, now I get a chance to make blue. Stand by blue. And I'm going to turn the corner and be like, whoosh, whoosh. Just get rid of that Sharpie, because once I have a good outline, I don't go outside the lines because I'm human. And then I get more blue and scribbly up and down. Oh, look at this stuff. This paint, who thinks this paint is thicker? It's a different company. Maybe I should use the side of my paintbrush and kind of very softly flatten her. Oh, way better. The tip of the paintbrush was too sharp for this thick paint. We just make a little adjustment. Okay, and then I clean my paintbrush because I want to get some white. But now it's getting confusing. It's standing straight up and down. So the light wouldn't really be on the back anymore. It'd be inside of it right here. Because, you know what I mean? Everybody pause and look up. Oh, what? Let me get a little bit. Let me show you real fast. Look. Oh, so it switches places now. The white's now on the inside because the light's coming from above. Is that okay? So it's very white, not very white, running out of white, and then I ran out, and now it's just, blue by itself. Nice. Whose pieces got bigger and bigger as you did it? All natural. I know. It just kept getting bigger. So, purple and blue together makes the best color ever. So I'm going to clean my paintbrush. My favorite part of painting is making new colors. Anyone can make 2 stripes and fill it in. Nobody cares. But making it 3D and mixing colors together to make something new is the best part. Okay. So now I'm going to put the purple in the blue and the blue in the purple. And I push and pull like a scribble. Oh, look at the blue. I'm going to even use my finger because that, bluish purple color. I love it. There needs to be a butterfly that color somewhere, or a bird. So who feels like you understand it now? Remember when you were frustrated and confused when we did the stick and you were like, what is she talking about? Now look how many times we've done it. And now how's your brain? Is your brain like, okay, I kind of get it. We outlined to stay in the lines, then we colored in, and then we put a highlight on it and make it disappear for 3D. Okay. Basically, you know everything there is to know about making a chameleon. Well, let me show you. We're going to switch to his feet. We're going to do his legs. You know why? His legs are just like the tail, all tiny, and it goes yellow, orange, pink, purple, blue, and green, right? But they turn the corner, so they go straight up and down, and then when I'm here, they go side to side. Very weird. Side to side, and then straight up and down. And they're still a fingerprint big, but that'll take too long. Who's already bored with how long this takes? I know, right? Let's go faster and use more paint. I do this with kindergartners, and what would they do? Get way more paint and paint faster and care less. Once we have an outline, are we going to go outside our shape? No, we proved it. Use more paint and have more fun and stop thinking so much, right? You ready? Ready? Okay, and we're going to do both feet at the same time. Watch this. I go yellow, get more yellow, yellow. Orange, then get more yellow and do this orange. Then the pink, then the pink. Then the purple, then the purple. Okay? So we don't have to clean our paintbrush so much. It'll go faster. So what about them toes? Did you get some stick on your toes? Some brown on your toes? Well, how do you draw toes? They're a V. So simple. So I just stab my do I have to be careful on how much paint I get? Not anymore. I don't even care. So I stab my yellow stab. Get my yellow. And I do my toes, right? So I just go, V. Oh, that's not, I stabbed my paint and that was not enough paint. What? Okay. V toe. and a little V toe. And I could put my toes right on top of the stick because the toes are in front of the stick. There. And then I fill it in, smashy, smashy. I don't know, it looks like a W. But look, it's not 3D yet because it has no white. But that's okay. Let's jump over to the other toe and put this yellow too before we clean our paintbrush. Get another stab of yellow and do these toes. So it's like the whole hand. The whole hand is it. But I know her toes are V's, right? And right on top of the stick. So I just go V, V. It's a W. And I could even include a little bit of her hand. Right? And then I fill in smashy, smashy, smashy. Now I can, but when you get your colors, you have to get a poke for each side, or the little other one will be dry. Okay, now I'm gonna get a little poke of white. Poke. And then where would be most bright on her foot? On the top of her foot. Very white. Look at how white that is. That's okay. Watch me. I'm gonna go stripe. Less, 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 run out. Okay. And then I get another poke of white, poke for the other side. And the top of her hand is super white. And then less, 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 less. And look at how she's not see-through anymore. White really helps. And the top of her hand, the top of her foot are more shiny. And then I clean my paintbrush pinch. Because what comes after that? After yellow, I have it. My little curls, it keep touching my ears. It's bothering me. Okay, now I get the orange. The orange is going to be her thumb and her wrist, right? And then on the arm part, it's her wrist, right? So I go, okay, stab the orange. You want to see? You can draw this. So this is like, hello. This is a thing. There's an orange hand. Right? And then the other side, right on top of the stick. Look at my ratty little stick got all over my arm. That's okay. I'm going to put the arm on top of the stick now. Arm, arm. See? Are you guys chasing me? So you should be one step behind, chasing me. Dun, 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 dun. Who's in charge of keeping the pace and making you go fast? Me. So like, stop it, lady, you're too fast. Yeah, but I'm watching the clock. Okay, so now I get the orange. Now I can color in her foot. Smushy, 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 smush. Once I have my outline, I'm good. And then wrist. And then I clean my paintbrush because I would like to get some white. And then, oh, the top of the wrist is the most white. And the top of the little foot is the most white. So I get a little poke of white for each side and I go poke. And okay, watch me. So I go very white. Okay. And then I just push it backwards into the toe. So I go swipe, swipe, less, 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 less. Look at how that white, just a little bit of white, helps the orange from being so see-through. That is a trip. So these colors need white to brighten them up a little bit, right? I go, ooh, let me get some white for the other side. Poke. So the top of her wrist, right, is very white because the light is shining on it. Boom. So white. And then less, 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 less. Running out of white, running out of white, running out, all gone. That's my most perfect one so far. I literally ran out just right. I don't know how I did it, but it's just orange at the bottom, so it's dark. I did that really good. That's my best one. Okay, now orange and yellow are touching. What has to happen? You can't just have two colors like this. No, you have to go. So I clean my paintbrush. Now I get to push, and I can use my finger. Finger blending is the funnest. Some people don't like to touch paint. So I put the yellow in the orange and the orange in the yellow. No, look at it, it didn't work. Orange is too aggressive. I'm gonna use my finger. Calm down, orange. Call. Well, compared to yellow, you know what I mean? Orange has lots of pigment in her gel and yellow has like none. Remember how we had to add white? That's why. We should feel bad for yellow. But we do make that really pretty yellowy orange. Okay, and what comes after orange? Pink! So the pink is going up higher. So I go, okay, which one's pink? The one that looks like red. Poke! And I just go, all right. Remember, if you guys are gonna go, your teachers can write your name on the back and put the lids on all your paints and put it in your baggie and wash out your paintbrush. If there's any paint left in your paintbrush, it will just be hard when you come back to use it. So you have to wash it out, okay? Okay, so I'm just saying, because I saw someone leave. Okay, ready? So here, I'm going to do her, I guess this is her leg, huh? Pink, pink. Let me get on top of that stick right there. Now I need more paint. Pink. And then it's her forearm. Is that what we call this? Forearm, forearm. And then once I have my lines, how easy is it to fill in? Because you won't go outside the lines. So I just go scribbly, 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 scribbly. Pull. And then which way is the light? The light's always on the top, so I clean my paintbrush. Get a little poke of white. A little bit. Who's getting the exact amount of white? How are you managing to do that? And you've only been painting for 1 hour. You get the exact amount. How about getting the color? Who gets the exact right amount of color every time without even thinking about it already? How? Because you have a good brain. Because when you do something is how you learn something. So now I'm going to get the white and I just put it in the front. I go, very white. And then less white, push back, back. I'm running out, running out, running out. That's also my best one. Look at it's pink in the back. And I'm getting very good at this. I got the exact right amount of white 2 times in a row. Okay, the top of her arm, very white. And then I push it down, 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 down. Okay. Because when the teacher shows you math, are you learning math? No. When the teacher shows you math, shows you the math, you go, what? Just like when you were listening to me talk about the painting, you're like, what? So when do you actually learn math? When you do the math. So when did you learn how to do the shape, color, and texture? When you did it yourself. Watching me doesn't teach you how to do it. You doing it with your brain and your hand is how you learn everything. Okay, clean my paintbrush. I get to make orange pink. Ready? My favorite. Next thing. Are you going to use your finger or a paintbrush? Did you decide on your favorite technique? You decide. I'm still using my paintbrush, right? If you want to use finger and make orange, pink, pink, orange, orange, pink, that's beautiful. Or if you want to use a paintbrush, it just changes the texture is all it does. Paintbrush texture, finger texture. You know what the finger texture reminds me of? Tie-dye. I put the orange and the pink and the pink and the orange and the pink, pink and the orange. Okay. Now I get to do the elbow and the knee. They're purple. I'm just going to stab my purple because I trust myself to get the right amount of paint now. So I stab my purple. Okay, and I just go, all right, so it's the knee, right? Knee, okay, knee with the purpley color. The one we made. We made this color. And then elbow, elbow, elbow. So it's odd shaped. But still, it makes sense, right? And I worry about this color being see-through. So maybe just put it on a little thicker than normal. Do you notice how purple behaves? It's the one we had to put white in, right? So I go, okay, let me put it on thicker. Knee, 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 knee. And the side of my paintbrush helps better than who's already figured out the side of the paintbrush trick? I know. It's because it's softer, right? And you're like, oh, it doesn't make little scrapey look. It doesn't scrape the paint back off. It's very soft. And look at how I hold my paintbrush all funky. I'm not holding it like a paintbrush. I mean, like a pencil. I'm like petting. I'm softly petting the color on. Okay, enough talk. Okay, I clean my paintbrush and get a little poke of white. And now I put it from the front of the elbow to the back of the elbow. Look at those wrinkly little elbows on me. And then the knee backwards. Okay, So it's, okay, watch me look, because it's where the white was here. White is so tiny, but I'm going to push it back, 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 back. I got too much white. Look, you guys. Oh, no. How am I going to fix that? Could I just put some more purple on it? I can. Let me get some purple and tell my white to calm down. Look what I did. But I'm going to go like this. Here's my purple. The elbow is the most purple. So I'm going to push it up and push the white away. Okay. I told white to calm down. I wasn't watching and I got a giant poke. White, what a nerd. Calm down. Okay, now I'm going to do her knee. That looks like the right amount. I wasn't watching, I guess, and I got way too much white. Okay, white, less. Way better. I must have had the biggest glob of white on my paintbrush. But I told it to calm down with some purple. And I clean my paintbrush. Who's going to use your finger to blend? Put the two colors together. Who's going to use a paintbrush? What'd you decide? What texture do you like the best? So I'm going to put the pink and the purple and the purple and the pink and the pink and the purple. Scribbly, 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 scribbly. Scribbly, 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 scribbly. Oh, I love that color and I love that texture. What comes after purple? Blue. So blue on the arm, look, blue on the arm is just one finger because green goes at the top. But look at how big the, everybody pause and look up? This is actually her tail right here. Right? Does that make sense? Where her leg stops? So when I get the blue, I'm going to put blue like this. Half of the leg is blue. A whole half. Because the back half up to the tail is green. Okay? So that, but the arm is half of the arm because the top is green. Make you sensey? So this one I go side to side. But this one I have to go up and down. I clean my paintbrush and I'm going to go poke. And it's going to be, where is it most bright? The front of her arm is very white. Push backwards. Push, 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 push. That's pretty good. Look at how I ran out. And I added blue on the back of his arm. That one I'm proud of too. I don't know about you. Have you got a good one yet? Where you're like, yes, that totally is 3D. Okay, the top of his leg is because the light's coming from where? Above. But I have to go side to side. Back and forth, windshield wiper, running out, push it down, down, run out. Now I clean my paintbrush. I think purpley blue is one of my favorite colors. My favorite, because I don't know, it looks like a flower. So I'm going to push you're going to use your finger, push the blue and the purple and the purple and the blue, and I let them swirl together, swirly swirl. And then blah, 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 put the blue and the purple, the blue. It's so good. I love purple and blue. Okay, last piece is green. Am I one color ahead of you? Am I making you rush? I am purpose. I'm doing it on purpose. Okay, now here's the green. Now, but green on the leg has to be painted side to side. Look, here's her tail. Oh, look at this weird shape. Does this make sense why it's like that? Because her tail goes straight up. Does that make sense? Weird. Oh, look how see-through this green is. I'm going to get more. Try to put it on thicker. Oh, what? This is hard. That comes off easy. And then the top of his arm. Whoosh! This looks like the tail. When we did the first tail part. Okay. His arm. Who's beating me? Who's going faster than me? What? No waiting for me. What? You must have confidence. Nice. I don't care if you go faster than me. I don't care. I don't worry about that because you have your own brain, right? But I don't want you mixing weird colors. Do you guys know about the color wheel? right? So we're following the color wheel, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple in a circle. Who's ever played with Play-Doh and all of a sudden it looked like a cat turd and you didn't want to play with it anymore? And you're like, Mom, something's wrong with my Play-Doh. You know why? You thought purple and yellow were so pretty, you tried to mix them. If you go across the color wheel, it makes brown. How about orange and blue? What color will it make? Brown. How about red and green? What will it make? Brown. So if you were like, why are my colors coming up? You didn't know about the color wheel. You have to go in rainbow order, or be very careful and look, maybe look on your phone, ask a phone, what is the color? Can I mix these two colors and see what they're going to do? Okay? So the top of his leg is going to be a white. So I go, swoosh, very white, woohoo! And then I go side to side like a windshield wiper, push it down, 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 softly with the side of my paintbrush. How come? Because the tip of my paintbrush is too sharp. And then the top of our arm is very bright. Now I get to put blue in my green and make turquoise. Are you going to use your finger or are you going to use a clean paintbrush? You decide. Texture. It makes a texture. Doesn't the color still mixes? But what texture do you prefer? Which one are you more of an expert at? Which one do you enjoy the most? Right? And then I put the blue and the green, the green and the blue. I made turquoise and you're jealous of me. You're jealous of me. Hurry, hurry, catch up to me. Hurry, hurry, no dilly-dally, because we have to do the eyeball and the spikes and then the body. But I want to show you, everybody, look at my painting. It looks like, oh, there's way too much to do. No, there isn't. As soon as we do the spikes in the eye, what do we have left? Big chunks of tail. Aren't we already experts at tail? But now we get to do them humongous, and they'll go really, really fast. And then we just do body, 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 and it goes very, very fast. And we're going to get tons of paint, so it's really slippery, like frosting, and you like really enjoy the color. So everybody look at my leg. Don't forget, look at my leg. Everybody look up. Oh, I have to draw the line where the tail is and then fill in the rest of the leg, right? Can you make that line right there? Or the tail goes straight up. Because we're going to make our eye. Hurry, hurry, go faster. You're stopping. I see people resting. There's no resting. Okay, because we have to make our eyeball and the spikes. And they're both very, very fun. What if you have to go? What if your mom says, we gotta go? You guys can put the lids on all your paints, wash out your paintbrush, put your name on the back, right? And you can, I'm making a YouTube video, right? And you can watch the video, fast forward to the part where your mom comes and finish, right? Because sometimes emergencies, you know. Okay, so now we're gonna do the eyeball. Okay, so look at my eyeball. So funny. So it goes, not the eyelid. Whatever color we do on the head when you get to the eye is the color of the eyelid, okay? So it's actually purple, then pink, then orange. You guys ready? Okay. So, and what if the colors mix? Purple, pink, and orange are all friends, and they'll make a beautiful color. They're right next to each other on the color wheel, so don't worry. So I'm gonna get the purple, and I would just like to get rid of the Sharpie, but I just want you to know you cannot make a circle because you were born human, and humans can't make circles. But you know what shape you can make? Rainbow, and then more paint, smile. That makes a perfect circle. If you try to go like this, it'll keep getting funky shaped like an egg, okay? So don't try to do it. Watch me, everybody watch. Everybody pause. I'm just going to get rid of this outside circle right here and just put purple on it. So I just go rainbow. All right. And then look how I ran out of paint. I told you. Now I poke my purple again. Poke. And do the smile. Smile. My hand can do that. My hand to do a perfect rainbow, and it can do a perfect smile. but don't try. And you have to get paint for the purple rainbow, and you have to get more paint for the purple smile. You'll run out of paint. Rainbow, smile, and you can hold it like a pencil now, right? Because we're using the straight ahead tip of the paintbrush. Right here, right here. Bye, Sharpie. Now we're gonna fill it in with pink from that line to the next line. And what if the pink mixes with the purple? Pink and purple's pretty. We don't care. So I just stab my pink. I don't care. And I just go, oh, rainbow, rainbow, smile, smile. I don't try to make circles. I know better. My hand can't. I just know I can make rainbows and smiles. Do you know why? Since you were in kindergarten, these two shapes have been in the letters and numbers that you draw. So your brain has these two shapes memorized, not circles. So you go rainbow, rainbow, smile, smile, and your brain has those two shapes. And we're not going to add any brightness to that or anything. We're just going to let it sit there. Kaboomba. Or maybe, oh no, I lie. Let's put a little bit of white in it. Just in the pink part. So I just go, swirl. Ew, I ruined it. Let's smash it in. Rainbow, smile, rainbow, smile, rainbow, smile, rainbow, smile. Okay, there. Did I try to spin it in with a circle? Never. It's literally, I smash it in with rainbows, then I smash it in with smiles. There. Now I'm going to get orange. Now I can fill that hole, his eyeball, his iris, with orange. And I can have a dirty paintbrush. I don't even care. And I poke my orange, poke, and I just fill it in. And what if I get pink in my orange? So gorgeous. Swirly, 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 swirly. Oh, I still have black showing. Let me get it. Ooh, it's hard. Let me do it softer. Okay. I'm using the tip of my paintbrush and it keeps scratching off the paint. Irritating. So then I try to use the flat side, but the space is so small, it won't let me. Okay, now we're gonna make the eyeball. So look at mine. You're gonna love this. Look at where I put the eyeball. Not in the center. It's actually in the back corner of the orange. You know why? These guys, remember the chameleons have the eyes that can look everywhere like that? Well, it's going to look like he's looking over his shoulder at us like this. Very cute. But I can't make a circle like that, but you know what can? My fingerprint. If I get black on my finger and put it in the back corner of the orange like this, it's a perfect fingerprint big. Poke! Like that. Watch. Where's my black at? I'll show you. Watch this. I'm going to get a fingerprint, right? Like the black. Oh! And it's going to be nice and round. Boop. And then, where do I put it? Don't swirl it in, because it has a little white in it. I'll make gray. So everybody watch me. Here I go. I'm going to make a stamp. In the pink? No. In the back of the orange, so it looks like he's looking crazy at us. Oh my God, that's so cute. And now wipe off your finger on a napkin. Now he's looking at us. He's alive. And he has some character. But look at my eye. Don't I have a little shimmer shine in my eye? Right there, a little shine. Where's that white dot coming from? The light in the room, right? So everything on this planet has wet, round eyes. So we need at the top of the black spot, a little speck of white. Let's use our stick. Not the paintbrush. It'll make a big goober. No. I'm going to use my stick and get a speck of white like this. Watch me. Here I go. Make a speck of white. It's that's the smallest I could get it, right? And then watch me. I'm going to put it in the top of the black for the shimmer shine in the light. I put it in the top of the black. Boop. There. Oh, now he's alive. But my stick is like a tiny paint fingerprint. Like, and then you can't swirl it in. It'll just make gray. And then wipe your stick off so it doesn't get on you. Okay, now we're going to make spikes. You guys ready? So I'm going to show you on a paper plate. They're going to be pink with some orange and white, right? But I want to show you how to make them pointy. Look at mine. How are mine pointy like that? Okay, this line right here, this dotted line thing, it just means go taller than that. This is his back. And this dotted line means make them taller than that, please. Don't make them itty bitty, itty bitty. Okay, watch, I'll show you. So I'm going to get pink. I stab my pink. I'm going to show you on a paper plate. And everybody watch, look at me. I can only flick away. I land and flick. 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 Those are spikes. Did everybody see me do that? Let me do it again. You guys weren't looking. You guys were busy looking at something. Okay, watch. Everybody watch. Land and flick. Land and flick. Oh, okay. Wait. Want to see me ruin it? Watch this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. What happened to my pointy tips? I erased them when I came back down. So I can only go up, 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 up. That's how they're pointy. You ready? So let's get some, and they're going to lean back. They start off straight up and down, but we'll make them lean back, okay, as we go. So I stab your, and get a lot of paint. Stab your pink, because we don't want it see-through because of the black, right? So I stab the pink, stab. That is a lot, and I don't even care. Okay, everybody watch. Watch me. So I touch her back, and I go straight up, flick. Now you do it. Lots of paint. And I go, land, the next one, land and flick. Land and flick. Oh, they're touching. Whoop, whoop. Oh, this is dry. I need more paint. Stab your pink really hard so it's super thick. And I touch his back and go up. Make sure it's not see-through at all. It's super thick. And I don't want any Sharpie showing either. There. Straight up. Go up, flick. How much paint are you getting? It cannot be see-through. Watch how much paint I get. I stab my pink so it's a disgusting glob. And then I touch it. Now I'm going to start leaning backwards. Whoop. Oh. Whoop, whoop. 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 That's so cute. Whoop. 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 And they touch. All of them touch. They're not scared of each other. It's part of the same animal. And if it is dry, it won't work, right? It has to cover up all of the black background. So that means super thick paint. And I only went up, up. And then right when I got to halfway, then they start to bend backwards. See mine? And then I went falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down, falling down. Oh, look at my spikes are all gone. Let me put them back. I touched it twice. Psh. Okay, then I clean my paintbrush. How thick are you putting it? Now I'm going to get, pink by itself. Is that very interesting? No. So I'm going to get some orange. Everybody watch. And just get a goober of orange and drop it off like booger, like polka dots. Pokety, 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 pokety. I put some orange on my pink. Like I don't even care. Now you do it. Put some orange on your pink. Poke, 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 poke. And then clean your paintbrush. Now we're going to redo our spikes with a little bit of white. And what should we get? We should get stripes of whitish pink. Everybody watch. I'm going to get pink. Poke. Everybody pause and look up. Watch me do it. Don't look away. Everybody look. Watch. I'm going to go back and touch it. And I'm going to touch every single spike. And I might hit an orange and I might not. It's none of my business. Watch. Whoosh, 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 Oh, I'm out of white. Another poke of white. I'm making stripes. Neat. Look at the neat stripes I'm making. What if I run out of white? So it makes a pretty little something something. So I get white and I go flick, whoosh, whoosh. Should I go back and scrub it in? No. They look like flames. Orange and pink flames. Flick, flick. And you give it permission to be stripes like that. Look at, should I scrub that in and make it one color? No. I got dark pieces and medium pieces and orange pieces and white pieces, and I don't even care. I don't even care. It looks good. Did I clean my paintbrush? Now, who wants to go super, super fast? Okay, let me show you. Look at all we have left is the tail and the body. But have we done this already like a million times? But we get to go 4 fingers big at a time. 4 fingers of yellow, 4 fingers of orange, 4 fingers of pink. We're going to go super fast. So no dilly-dally and paint like you don't care. Woo! Like that. Like, woohoo! Okay? Like, we don't care. Woo! We're doing such a good job. Okay? So we go back to the tail. And that ended at blue. So we get green. And I just stab my green. And get a... Why? This is so much bigger. Look at how big 4 fingers is. Oh my... Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so I get my... I'm going to put your fingers on it. Prove it to yourself. If you make them too small, you're going to be behind. So the bigger, the better. Watch this. Now I'm going to go, okay. So I'm going to make my lines, right? My 2 lines, my good outline. And then how big is it? 4 fingers of green. Now you do it. I'm going to beat you, watch. I'm going to be faster than you. You guys won't even know. Because you already know how to paint. All we have to do now is fill in his body as fast as we can. So we get green, watch this. Now I'm going to go side to side, not up and down. That will fall out the edge. But I can go swipey, 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 swipey. Using the side of my paintbrush. And look at 4 fingers big of green. But where's the light coming from? Above. So I clean my paintbrush. And I get we have to relearn white. Because we've been getting the exact perfect amount of white. But now our pieces are going to be bigger. So we have to poke harder on the white. You know what I mean? Okay, so I think I have to get a harder poke of white now. Poke! Instead of a tiny bit because it's a bigger piece. Let me see. I poked harder. Now let me see if I can still get it to run out. So it's on the top of the green. Very white. Less white, less white, less white. Running out, running out, running out. All gone. And then should we scrub it in more? No. No. Okay, and then I'm going to use my finger because I don't trust my paintbrush and just put a little blur of green because look at the blue's all dry. It's not going to make a new color. But can I put a little bit of green fuzz? Everybody pause and look up. I'm going to put some green fuzz on my blue. Oh, like invisible green. There, that works. Okay, what comes after green? After green? Yellow! I clean my paintbrush. Stab my yellow really hard. Stab! And how big of a piece of yellow am I? 4 fingers. Swipe! Swipe! Oh, that was not, I need way more yellow than that. Swipe! Oh my God. What? I'm getting my 3rd scoop of yellow? Oh my God. Oh yeah, yellow see-through. That's right. So I put the yellow on there. Oh, I got green in my yellow. Is that bad? No. And I'm using the side of my paintbrush because the tip of my paintbrush is too sharp. And then, oh look at, I went outside his tail right there. At the end, I'll fix it. By then it will be dry. You know, and I can fix it with black, but not right now. And then where's the white coming from? The top? And look at 4 fingers. Who's beating me on the size? I did a good job. Okay, and it's very white across the top, and then less white, 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 less white. But then I get to mix green and yellow. I'm gonna use my finger. Oh, I like that tech. It looks like tie-dye. Clean my paintbrush. Pinch. Okay, so look how fast we're going. Look how much we're going way faster because we're using way more paint. And we trust ourselves. You have total proof you can do this and you understand it. Okay, after yellow comes orange, and it's 4 fingers of orange. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna go on top of the stick now. So if I go on top of the stick, I can't see any students where you put the camera. Can you move the laptop? I can't see any students. Maybe up on that silver thing so I can see. I can't see. I can't see. The laptop needs to be moved. Excuse me, person with the blue shirt. Hi. Can you move me up higher? Yeah, there. Oh, I can see the whole class like that. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you. That's better. Okay, now my orange. Okay, and I get to go over my stick. Okay, so I'm gonna cut off the stick. I don't care. The stick is behind my tail. So I just go swipe, swipe, 4 fingers. Okay. And I can fill it in. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Smushy, smashy, smushy, smashy. And the light's coming from the inside of the tail, I think, still. So I clean my paintbrush before I get white. Who's noticed a dirty white for when you forgot to clean your paintbrush? At least most of it's clean. Oh, that's cool, no problem. I was like, what's happening? Okay, now I'm gonna get my white, and I'm gonna go whoosh, and I'm gonna put it right the same place as the yellow, and I go very white. And then less white, less white, less white. I'm running out of white, running out of white, running out of white, running out of white. It's kind of like, it felt like a scribble right then. But now I get to put the orange and the orange and the white. I just splashed myself with paint. Don't clap with the paintbrush in your hand. Oh, look what I did when I clapped. I splashed everything on my painting. I'll touch that all up with black at the end. I clapped like a dork with the paintbrush in my hand. I'll do it at the end. I don't want to put black on my paintbrush right now. Okay, now I get to put the orange in the white, or orange in the yellow, and the yellow. Oh, that's pretty. Did you use your finger or your paintbrush? Okay, after orange comes what? Pink! Uh-oh. So I'm going to cut off part of the leg. Okay. And the stick. Oh, there was still orange in my paintbrush. I don't care, it's pretty. And it's how big? 4 fingers. And then I just paint up and down. Why do I have to go up and down? Because remember like the story of the stick? That because they're attached, all the paint strokes have to go in the same direction. I think I forgot to say that earlier. But that's what I wanted to say earlier. How's that? Uh-oh, you know what? We need to change where the white goes now. I'm on the back. The light is shining on his back, right? So from now on, let's do it on the back. Okay? So I'm going to clean my paintbrush. Pinch! Who can go faster now? You feel pretty confident? Okay, so I'm going to get white. Step! And go super white. And then up, down, less, 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 less. And what comes after pink? Purple. Whoosh, whoosh. Up and down. Uh-oh, that's not enough. That's see-through. But where does the white go? And are we just scribbling, playing? Yes, it's so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to get the white poke and put it on her back. Is the most bright. And then less. And here comes my favorite part. I get to put the pink in the purple. Who's beating me? I see some of you totally beating me. Okay. Oh, wait, look. I forgot to mix orange and pink. I was distracted. I put the pink in the orange in the pink. Now I can put the pink in the purple. Two colors must mix when they touch. I almost forgot. Okay, now everybody pause. Everybody pause and look up. Now our pieces go like this. From here, from the back to the leg, from the back to the knee, from the back to the tummy, from the back to the arm, from the horn to the chin, from the forehead to the chin, right? But they're long, skinny tubes of color. They're no longer squares. They're long rectangles of color. Okay? So what comes after purple? Blue! So I get the blue and I go swipe, swipe. Oh, so it's on top of the leg. But I have to go side to side. It's totally different than I've been painting before. Side to side, windshield wiper, windshield wiper. And then I clean my paintbrush, get my white, boop. And then who's afraid they won't get enough white? Just stab harder, right? There's no way to know how much white is correct until you put it on there. And they're like, oh, I should have put more. Oh, I should have put less. And I put the back, and it's very bright. Less. I'm running out. All gone. I did that one good. Now I get to put the blue and the purple. Race me. You tell me when you beat me. Okay. Now I'm going to put the orange and the pink and the pink. No. I'm putting the pink and the blue and the blue and the pink. No. I'm putting the blue and the purple. I can't think. Saying race me, it confused myself. Okay. After the blue is green because I get to make turquoise. But now, oh, what about the spikes? Just put your color right on top of the spikes. The spikes are mostly dry and the back is on top, right? So at the bottom of the spikes are ugly anyway. So just cut them off with whatever color. Watch me. Oh, so there's her back and then her knee. Oh, so it's a big long tube of color. Now, so I go side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. I can't go up and down because I'm trying to have matching texture. Side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. And then I get a stab of white. And it's super bright on her back. And now watch me. Everybody pause and look up. Everybody watch me do it. I'm actually going to scribble it side to side, but not Z's. They all have to touch. Watch this. Pushing down, pushing down, using the side of my paintbrush, pushing down. I'm starting to run out of white, running out of white. It's all gone. It's disappeared. Like that. But I had to go side to side to do it. Now I get to make turquoise now. So I clean my paintbrush. Are you going to use your finger or your paintbrush to make a new color? Oh, I put the blue and the green, the green and the blue and the blue and the green. I make turquoise. Oh, you are so jealous of my color right now. What comes after green? Yellow. Stab my yellow. And remember, I have to put yellow on thick because she's see-through, right? So I touch the spikes. So her back is on the spikes. And then her tummy. And look at this is 3 fingers big. It's not quite 4, but. And then I get a scoop of yellow because I need to be generous. And I go scribbly, side to side, side to side, side to side. Push it down, 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 down. Oh, need more. Got dry at the bottom. So I just stab my color. And I'm using the side of my paintbrush. And I get a scoop of white, scoop. And it's going to be super white at the top. And then less. I'm running out of white. It's totally disappearing. And then I got to his tummy. And it's all gone. I ran out when I got to the bottom. Okay. But now I get to put the yellow and the green and the green and the yellow. And it makes like a pretty color. Scribbly. What comes after yellow? Orange. Stab the orange. And I go swipe. Oh, so it's the arm. The arm in the back. Who knows what color I'll end with when I get to the face. Now I get a stab of white. Stab. And I put it super white at the top and I push it down, 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 running out, running out, running out, running out. And it disappeared and now it's dark. Bright, medium, dark. But I get to put orange in my yellow and yellow in my orange. Wait, I was going to do that with my finger. Oh, I like it with my finger. It's a very, very, very neat texture. What comes after orange? Pink. Uh-oh, I'm getting close to his spike. So I think it's going to be his, part of his spike, right? Part of his crown and the arm to be 3 fingers big. Oh, by the way, we cover over the mouth. I just put the smile there so that you guys would think he was friendly. But let me show you the original. Where does the smile actually come from? Little white dots. Okay. So we put those at the end. So I'm going to go, okay. So I'm going to go scribbly, 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 scribbly. Oh, that's dry. I need more pink. And I get a blob of white. I make it super white and less, run out. Now I get to make orangey pink. I put the orange and the pink and the pink and the orange and the pink and the pink and the orange. Oh, love. And what comes after pink? Purple. So it's going to be his crown thing. All dinosaurs had these too, huh? The crown thing and his chin. And whatever color you end at the eye is the color his eyelid is. I'll show you because that's the next color. And then I get my white poke and it's very bright on his head. And then I push it down, 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 ran out. But now I get to put the pink and the purple and the purple and the pink. And I could use my finger or my paintbrush. Now I get to do blue. Remember how blue is a thicker color? Blue. Oh, I got to protect my eye. So I'm going to do a backward C. Protect my eye. And then I put the white. Uh-oh, I got it in his eye. I'm going to wipe it off with my finger. There, it comes right off. And I go white on his head. Less. And now I get to make the purpley blue color. And the last color is going to be green on his lips. And it's going to make a turquoise color. And then watch. So the last color must be green. So I make a rainbow over his head. So that's his that's going to be his eyelid. Whatever color that is that I end with. Okay, now everybody watch because I have details. I know some of you aren't finished and caught up with me, but everybody pause and look up because I want to show you this cuteness. Just so, because I can show you now, because I know some of you are done and some of you are catching up and both are perfect, right? So there's these little tiny dots using your stick. Everywhere we made a new color, we put like a little series of dots. It's just for cuteness, right? And then we make a smile under his eye from his lips. And it's like a fingerprint away from the eye. All the way behind his eye. And then it's a rainbow of white dots down his back. Then the last thing we do are little tiny polka dots of black. Let me show you. So I'm going to get my white. And I'm going to put my smile. So I use my stick, and I put one dot where his lips are, boop, and then one dot under his eye, and another one behind his eye. But I want to make it a smile, so I don't want to make it a V, so I make sure I'm making a U shape. Oh, I'm out of paint. Nope, has to be the white on the tip of the paintbrush, right? Whoa, what the heck? I accidentally got a giant glob there. So I go poke, poke. And now I do a rainbow down his back. More paint. Poke. Poke, 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 poke. More paint. They only last like 4 dots, and then you have to get more. Then once I get to the tail, everywhere that I got a new color, I get to put the little dots. New color. I made a new color there. I made a new color there. I made a new color there. And there. And there. Oops, can't see. And there. Oops, there. And there. And there. Oh, I'm out of paint. And there. And there. I need to fix my smile. I didn't go to it. I want rounder dots. Nice, thick, round dots. I'm going to try again. So, roundy, roundy. Like Hershey's Kisses. Ah! Round, round. Okay. If I don't have enough paint on there, they're not as cute. Okay, and then the last thing we do, and you have to be very sparing with the black dots, just for decoration, is they do not touch, and they're very far away from each other. And it's just for his body and his face, like freckles. But you go boing, far away from each other using the stick. And they're just for like freckles. And there's not very many of them. But the high contrast of the black against the bright color is just fabulous. Oh, and you can even put them on the eyelid and her face. So, but they're very far apart. They're like 2-3 fingers apart. They don't touch. They're not friends. They're just little fingerprint, poke, little dots, speckles. There. And then the last thing we do before we go home is now I'm all done with all my painting. Now I can go back with black on my paintbrush and fix all my oopsies. So now I can but I can't, once I get black on my paintbrush, everything's gonna look gray. So watch out for that. So now I can get my black, and remember it's shiny black, so don't put it everywhere. But I can, how do you fix it again? You land in the black and let one hair fix it. Bye, little oopsies, bye, bye, bye. And they're gonna look shiny. Oh, remember the mistake on the bottom? I land in the black and sneak up and round it back. But you can't fix anything on the stick. That's brown, and we're not, no. Just skip it if you have an oopsie on the stick. Nobody cares, nobody will look at it. I can fix her back and make it smooth. I can fix her lips because I kind of went outside the lines right here. I just go whoosh, whoosh. Like that. Where else? Her tummy. A little bit of black for fixie. Oh, I can fix this toe. I went outside the lines for that toe. Okay. Who's going to keep your paints and take them home? Put the lids on them and take the black. Okay, fun. It's a rainbow of colors. You can paint rocks and all kinds of stuff with them. But what about the paintbrush? You want to keep the paintbrush? This is an $8 paintbrush, okay? So it's called a round, and it makes flowers, and you can look it online. They make flowers and leaves because it's round. It comes to a point, and you can't find them any cheaper anywhere. So I got the cheapest there is. But it also has an acrylic handle, so you can soak it in water, and the wood handle won't crack, right? But you have to wash it out. And then check it on a paper towel and make sure no color comes out. If color comes out, you have to keep washing. How come? Because this is called acrylic paint. Acrylic means plastic, like plastic nails, right? So any color left in your paintbrush will make it dry hard plastic that's not fixable. Does that make sense? She's like, oh, wash out your paintbrushes and keep checking them till they're perfectly clean. And you get to reshape them pointy too when you do it. Don't scribble them on your hand. It makes all the hair stick out. You just bounce up and down inside a cup of water and then pinch it and then bounce and then pinch it, okay? They look really good. Who thought this